Greetings Earthlings. Entities grow, adapt, and evolve to the corresponding systems that created them. This creates a sort of relativistic paradox when determining the primitivity of other creatures that have evolved in different sectors of the universe. The conditions on planets vary and fluctuate. These fluctuations immensely impact the ways entities evolve and adapt. As entities emerge in these varied environments, the ones that have developed certain characteristics will thrive, and those characteristics will become the norm. But suddenly, within a matter of thousands of years, conditions exponentially change, and entities have no choice but to adapt and evolve to whatever the state of the environment is. These environmental factors lead organisms to develop unique perceptions of what may be considered a hostile environment. Not only is this perception of hostility relative to species on the same planet, it is also relative to species on different planets. All of the dynamic environmental factors out there in the universe not only shape a species and their abilities to adapt, it also shapes their perspective of the cosmos and what they may consider an effortless or difficult feat of survival. Creatures must ultimately develop and create tools and technologies to combat the trials and challenges the universe presents them. It is easy to forget that the challenges one species may face may be extremely different to what other species in the universe may experience. In turn, the technologies developed to combat the different challenges also vary extremely. This variation in technological development can be understood on many levels, from the relatively primitive tools used by hominid humans, such as shaped sticks and stones, to the relatively advanced tools used by humans today. Some of the technologies developed by humans like smartphones and the robotic assembly lines that create them, may seem very advanced to humans, but they can be perceived as quite primitive to other entities. Races such as humans who have not even been in contact with other sentient races in their own galaxy, have no gauge for their own technological advancements except for themselves. In many cases aliens from other planets decide not to interact with these species so they can be left alone to develop their own styles of scientific and technological advancement. Then, when a certain level of relative advancement is reached, those species may be approached by an advanced race just so they can be introduced to new technological methods, and potentially be motivated to push their own advancement even further. At this point the races may even consider collaborating with one another to further broaden their perspectives of the cosmos. You humans of present time are very advanced compared to the primitive apes you once were, but you are also extremely primitive compared to the advanced species you will one day become. To find out where you stand in relation to other creatures in the universe, you will have to accelerate your relative advancement, and explore the cosmos for yourselves. Live limitless and adapt. Farewell fellow beings.